Hey guys, I'm here with the Daredevil trailer. We get the second trailer. Well, I guess you could call it third if you count the teaser trailer for the last one. But that was only 50 seconds long. So, second full trailer we have here for the Daredevil, and probably the last one before, since we're less than just about a month actually today from the Daredevil release on Netflix. So let's get right into it and let's start. So, yeah, let's start.
When I was a kid, I used to dream what it would be like to live somewhere.
This is cool. This is cool. We started off, we got the narration there. Here we got the I guess it looks like the death scene of him finding his father all beat up from from the fight type thing, the death of his father type thing, which is kind of a pivotal point in the Daredevils. No matter what storyline, you got to really do it. Yeah, definitely cool to see that.
Far away from Hell's Kitchen. But I realized the city was a part of me. It was in my blood.
Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin.
I would do anything to make it
We got this card here. I don't know what this card much is about. I don't remember though if they said whether or not Bullseye will be in this series or not. This card definitely is interesting with the whole question mark. It's definitely a cool aspect. We do see it later on in the trailer. And then here we saw there was just Kingpin beating up, from what I would expect to be Matt Murdock, his father. So that was cool there. Yeah, there he is wiping off the blood from that. Netflix logo.
Good and evil. Sometimes the difference.
It's cool. We got a first jury look at him and as a lawyer. That's the part definitely thinking. Got to see how they kind of portray that and kind of always have those. We've had those Shield, they're running away from the law and all this stuff, and this would definitely be different because and Shield is running away from the law right now in Shield, and before that they were above the law. So there's always the different dynamic there with Shield, but this is definitely going to be interesting because he's a lawyer and stuff like that, and seeing him doing not just the big cases and stuff like that, which he does, but the kind of like the ones, and seeing how the ones that nobody wants to do, the big lawyers don't want to do. They only want to help the rich and the famous and stuff like that. The big cases and stuff. Whereas he'll want to go and help the innocent cases. So those are definitely going to be interesting to see those as the cases come on and stuff, different cases, see what he takes up and stuff like that. And him just seeing some of those scenes where he kind of just lawyers his way through it and kind of perfectly does it. I think that's going to be cool to see those things. As we go on.
Between the two is a sharp line.
Yeah. Oh, and this thing I wanted to show you guys right there. That definitely looks interesting with the whole. You got all these names and different things not written on these cards. So yeah, it definitely seems kind of interesting. Can't wait to see where this connects in and kind of really what it means once we see the show. But definitely will be cool to see. And yeah.
Sometimes it's a blur. Sometimes you have to do things outside of the law.
We're gonna make a difference. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but we are.
You're blind, but you see so much.
I hear things.
Here's where it gets cool. We got that stick there, and then we got the fighting scenes with him and the son. One thing I definitely can't wait to see what happens with what I liked by from the Ben Affleck Daredevil show movie. His stick, how his baton, his walking stick, his it did all kinds of those moves, like that scene where you see Kevin Smith and he's kind of changing it up and it does all transform. That was so cool for that. It was, made you want to one of those sticks and stuff like that. So I definitely hope that eventually, maybe by the end of the series or halfway through the series, he gets some sort of all-in-purpose stick. That way he could just be Daredevil, right up to the morning. And if he has to meet someone or like early in the morning, he has an early morning case like at 7 a.m. and he's been fighting all night, he can just use the same cane and change it into a, that cane. I think that aspect would be very cool to see. I think I'd really like having that cane, it would make sense why he would have it on him at all time. I think I like seeing that stick in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, so hopefully they'll bring something like that, their own spin to it in here, but it doesn't look like it yet.
Use it.
I definitely can't wait to see with this how they do his
There are other ways to see.
sticks and stuff, his fighting style.
I don't see the city anymore.
Some sound here.
There's only dark corners.
man this city needs.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever it takes.
This looks cool with his gloves there. That definitely looks exactly like a scene right out of the Frank Miller comic with the gloves there, and it just looks perfect. It looks great with the background, and I'm so excited for this, guys.
You and I have a lot in common. We're nothing alike.
Oh, I do know here that from the scene, this right here from this, we have seen other pictures that have came online, where this truck does have RAND on there, RAND Industries, which is owned by Iron Fist. Iron Fist, his parents own a company. They're kind of they're billionaires. So that'll definitely be interesting to see how that ties in and affects the relationship between Iron Fist and Daredevil and stuff going on in the Defenders and stuff like that. That'll be cool to see. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. And the Atlan and Jack Murdoch. It's really cool to see that fight.
Another man's evil does not make you good.
I respect your conviction. The lone man thinks he can make a difference.
This darkness is the light.
I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
I definitely can't wait to see, guys, how this kind of, I think that's pretty much all they show. I definitely can't wait to see more of this and see how it kind of compares to kind of like something like Arrow, because I feel like it's very close to the same vibe, dark and gritty and stuff like that, and very street level and all that, kind of like very much like Arrow is. And this I feel like is a lot more, it's less Arrow, whereas he's protecting all of his city, where he's just trying to protect as much as he can of the city. Where it may not be all of it, but as much as he can protect, he will. So I think that's definitely a cool aspect of it. The city seems so much bigger than the way they portray to be. They portray to be like Starling City to be in Arrow and stuff like that. And this one is definitely going to be interesting to see how they compare that to. And the whole aspect of his father avenging his father. The first season of Arrow was all Oliver just going through the list and taking off the list because his father told him so, and it's all to avenge his father and stuff like that. But this will definitely be interesting to see how they kind of do their version of that. With obviously there's no list and stuff like that, but the idea of going off of people that his father maybe worked with, if the father was in part of the crime, depending on which direction they're going to go with that. Yeah, definitely does sound interesting. This definitely does pump me up a lot more. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.